Hello and welcome back to the Tim Bush channel. First off, a massive thanks to all my subscribers and watchers for your support and comments. They are very much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and switch on those notifications so you don't miss the next show. Now today I'm at Jaguar Land Rover factory in Halewood, Liverpool, but not to see the latest and the greatest from the JLR brand, but to bring this British motoring legend back to its birthplace. The Ford Escort was first introduced to the public at the Brussels Motor Show in January 1968, replacing the popular and very successful Anglia. Over the next 33 years, the Escort went on to sell over 4 million units in all generations. That's one hell of a number. This particular model was built in 1974 here at the Halewood plant, originally an XL and finished in the tawny brown metallic. It has been lovingly restored and is now based on the Ford Works RS with a 2.1 Pinto engine matched with a Type 9 5-speed gearbox, developing around 115 brake horsepower. Now before we take it out for a drive, let's have a closer look around this wonderful classic. Okay, let's take a look at this wonderful RS Pinto engine 2.1. Wow. So here's that wonderful 2.1 Pinto engine, 115 brake horsepower. We mentioned a little bit earlier on. It's got a little bit more horsepower than the standard because it's got some high lift cams on there to give it a bit more boost of power. And the inside of this engine bay, well, you can eat your dinner off it, to be fair. It's lovely. Okay, we've had a look at the outside. Let's get inside, start the engine and see what it sounds like. Okay, I'm now behind the wheel of this wonderful RS. Straight away what hits you is the steering wheel with the RS badge in the centre, as if you didn't know, because that engine sounds absolutely wonderful. Give it a bit of a blip, wow. And also part of the RS model was the clock layout, so you got extra clocks with the RS because it was the more performance car. You got your rev counter, your normal speedo, and then you've got your oil gauge, you've got your battery, you've got your temperature and your fuel gauge. Also part of the RS was the lower console. You got an extended lower console with a little clock as well, which is really cool. And the other thing I like, which again brings back the memories, is the old choke. A couple of things to notice is the owner's fitted disc brakes on the front, which it needs it really, because this more powerful engine, it needs that bit of extra stopping power. You've got a single prop with this car as well because it's the RS conversion, so it gives it a bit more oomph. It's also got single leaf rears on the car and a slip diff, again because it's the more performance car. Lovely gear change, lovely and crisp and smooth. Car handles fairly well for an older car because of those extra added features to make it the RS version. But the best thing of all is that engine. It's got a lovely howl when you get the revs up. Have a listen to this. Oh, it sounds fantastic. My personal opinion would be to have discs all round on the car to give you a bit of extra stopping power anyway. I'm just going round and roundabout to see what the handling's like. Yeah, it sticks to the road pretty well. Obviously it's not my car, so I'm not going to give it the full beans as I really want to and let it go, but it's not my car, so I want to treat it with kid gloves really. I'd never get tired of driving this. The owner's a very, very lucky man indeed. He's really has converted this to the perfect Escort, the perfect retro Escort. A lovely Mark 1, and I absolutely love that colour, that tawny brown. Really suits the car. Those flared wheel arches, those lovely mini lights on the front and the rear. We've got a bit of straight rolls, give it another blast of the throttle in second. Now in second gear, wind it up. Loves getting wound up. It's now in third. And again, that lovely howl from the exhaust is beautiful. Never ever get bored of that. Just change down. Yeah. And as I say, that gear change is lovely and crisp. Clutch is a little bit heavy, but you know, it's a race version of the vehicle, so you'd expect that. And of course, you've got no power steering, so you know it's okay when you're moving. But if you park in the car, it can be a bit more tricky. But come on, it's a 1974 Escort, no creature comforts. That's why you buy a car like this. That vintage feel, absolutely love it. I know I've said it before on other videos. More so with this one, the smell in the car is absolutely fantastic. You just can't get tired of it. It's wonderful. Well, I've enjoyed every second of the drive. It's been brilliant. That was absolutely phenomenal to drive. A big thank you to Alan, the owner, letting us use his car today for this video. Thanks, Alan. It's been an absolute wonderful time and an absolute privilege to drive. Not only is the engine bay super clean, come and check out the boot. Look at this. It's absolutely perfect. It's like it just come out of the showroom. Brilliant. So there you go, the wonderful Escort 2.1 Pinto engine, beautiful to drive. And we brought it back here to its birthplace here at Halewood, where it came off the production line back in 1974. Amazing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other videos on those other classic cars, all on the Tim Bush channel. Brilliant!
You have been watching the fabulous Tim Bush channel.